Good afternoon, you guys. Afternoon. So I'm going to be doing a get ready with me and chit chat once again, since you guys like that one I did yesterday so much. hmm So we're going to be talking about self-esteem. I get so many women asking me how to improve their self-esteem. Hey y'all. I might do some yellow today since I have on this lemon outfit. So I'm going to go to my photo finish primer by Smashbox. Start the day. So self-esteem is a choice. That means it's a choice. Either you have it, you choose to have it, or you believe what other people think about you. Or you feel less than because that's how you choose to feel. You know, if someone has made you feel less than, then perhaps you're listening to the wrong people and you need to start listening to yourself and more positive people. Okay. If you're influential, for me, I already know how I feel about myself. And that's kind of all that really matters. That's how you have to think. You got to think like that, or else everyone else's opinion of you is going to be your opinion of you. See? So it doesn't matter what other people think. They are led by how you treat and feel about yourselves. So you are the leader. They follow the leader. You feel bad about yourself, you allow other people to make you feel bad about yourself, then that's how they're going to treat you. That's just pretty much it. There's that simple. Just that simple. If you are ugly, there are ugly people walking around here that think they're the best thing on this planet Earth. And because they walk, talk, act, and feel and think like that, they're usually treated better than someone who does not. Okay? So, and there's no such thing. I'm telling y'all, there's no such thing as ugly. It's you don't know how to put on makeup. You don't know how to do hair. You don't know how to do this. There's no such thing as ugly, because look at Hollywood. Most of those women and people in Hollywood don't look like that. They have a hair and makeup team. Okay, a lot of people on Instagram and YouTube, they don't look like they look. They have experience in putting on makeup and transforming themselves into something totally different. But there's no such thing as ugly. You can transform how you look. And if that's going to improve your self-esteem, then that needs to be your priority, right? If it's your weight, then you need to focus on that. But everything is a choice. As soon as we wake up, we start making decisions in our lives that help mold and shape the reality that we live in. So if your decision when you first wake up is to go eat a giant bag of donuts, then that's the way your life is going to go. If your decision is to hit the snooze button and sleep as long as you can and throw a bonnet on your head and slip and slide in some house shoes somewhere, then that's how your life is going to end up. And then you complain, I have low self-esteem and I'm ugly. No, you're just not disciplined. Yeah, there is a such thing as ugly, but there is stuff to combat ugliness. It's called makeup. And if you need surgery, then you can go and see what you can do. People save up to buy useless things that they don't need. $1,000 of worth of purses and shoes and clothes to go to some nip tuck somewhere. I don't know. But it's all about what you feel about yourself. I've seen some ugly women, you are right. But with the right makeup team, they can look decent. I mean, if you're not going to go for plastic surgery, you can still look decent. You can go from ugly to decent. I've seen some women who look more like a man due to their DNA than some men look like themselves. So I would say, well, maybe wear more feminine colors. Talk with a softer voice. It's going to help. But, at the end of the day, it's all about your self-esteem and how you feel about yourself. You could be the ugliest thing in the room, but if you love yourself, other people will follow your lead. Okay? So getting past that, at least look your best every day, the best that you can look. Yes, I caught the live. Yay. You need surgery to get your chin reduction and eyes reduced. Hey. There's makeup tricks. There's makeup tricks to fix all of that. Go look at drag queen videos. They got them long chins and all that stuff. They'll teach you how to hide it until you can get your face done. I don't know. But there's always a solution. Mm-hmm. So, you don't want to have too many excuses because there's always solutions out there. Look for the solution instead of focusing on the negative or the problem. Look for the solution. Okay? So anyway, so let's say that looks aren't your problem. It's just how someone made you feel. Okay. Is that person still in your life? And if they are, they shouldn't be. That's your fault for keeping them in your life. Well, and then there's the excuse where I had a bad relationship and they really tore me down. No, you had a bad relationship and you allowed them. You made a choice to allow them to tear you down. You could have been singing songs in your head. You could have been picking out outfits in your mind while they was talking trash. You could have been planning your next date with your secret sugar daddy, but you over here listening. That's your fault. Okay? Learn how to tune out. You know how teenagers do when their parents are talking to them? Tune it out. You're like, I wonder what I'm going to go do tonight. When she go to bed, I'm going to sneak on up out of here. Start making your own plans in your mind. Shoot, you don't have to listen to what people say. You have a choice in everything you do. Every single thing you do. If some dusty broke person has an opinion about you, tell them that their opinion don't count until they hit the lottery and start paying all your bills. And you need to and it's going to allow you to live your dream life. Then his opinion or their opinion may count somewhat, but not even 100%. And then after that, it might not even really count. You might just be pretending that it counts. So please don't allow other people's opinion of you change who you are. Even my opinion. If you have the highest self-esteem and you're accomplishing what you need to be accomplishing without my help, then by all means continue. But don't let someone just sit there and talk to you and you absorb it and then feel bad about yourself afterwards. That's not good. Okay? So when someone is talking to me, I just be picking outfits out my head. I have Pinterest inside my head. I'm like, ooh, this gonna look good together. Or I'm planning what I'm getting ready to go do or what I want to eat. Or, what color I'm gonna get on my nails next time I go to the nail shop. I'm not listening to them. I'm just letting them talk because they need to vent because obviously they have problems. Okay? But obviously you need to vent because you got some problems. And if you don't vent, you're going to go crazy and do something stupid. So go ahead and vent. I'll pretend for 2 seconds, but not for long. Then I'm listening. Then I'm going to go like, oh, I got a phone call. Oh, I forgot I got to be somewhere. Where do I vent? I don't really have to vent. I mean, I can vent enough, on videos with you guys, but I don't really have anybody in my life or I do. There are lots of people that may have negative things to say to me, but I don't allow them the time or opportunity to do so. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have to vent. If I'm upset about something, I'll find a way to make it work out or I'll fix the problem or I'll focus on the solution because I don't really have too many big issues because of the choices that I made prior. I think about things before I do them. That way I don't have too much stress. Mhm. And here's another thing, like y'all keep talking, like I see some comments about Cardi B and stuff. Let that lady live. Nobody cares about what people think. If she feels a certain way, that's her opinion. Don't mean it's true. However she thinks, that's how she was raised to think. That's how she's probably gonna think for a long time, and that's just who she is. You can't be upset at people for being who they are. That's just who they are. They ain't gonna change for you, and you shouldn't let whatever they comes out their mouth affect you either. Because if you do, then guess what? It means that what she's saying has impact. And if it has impact, then what are you doing? Giving her what? Power. So it's good that you don't follow because it doesn't even matter because what she's saying has no impact on you. Right? But when you talk about her, then the impact comes back. Yeah. And you focusing on one thing that the person did. So instead of focus the impact on that one specific area, the best thing to do is not even acknowledge it. Don't even acknowledge it. Just act like it never happened. You don't have to support or be a fan. But don't feed it. Anyway, so, and don't take stuff personally. Most of the time when people are talking trash, they're talking to a specific person. Then everybody takes it personally. You shouldn't do that. If she said all of you, everybody that is this, then I would understand. But when you are a trash talker and you are trolling online, you are specific about a certain person that you are speaking to, not everybody in general. And that is one problem with people with low self-esteem. They take everything personal. They looking for something to feel bad about themselves about. Do not take anything personal. Okay? Don't take anything personal, and it will not affect you whatsoever. Do you think Naomi Campbell is walking around taking Cardi B's line personal? No, she's like, that ghetto trick, no. Because why? Her self-esteem is too high to be affected by someone like her. Any woman whose self-esteem is high will not be affected by any person's opinion. I'm sorry. It just don't happen. If you have issues with people, get your self-esteem up because you shouldn't even be worried about what they're talking about or what they're saying. You should be too busy living your best life looking cute. Okay? To be worried. I mean, yeah, you could be like, oh, I heard she said that. Oh, well, but she ain't talking about me because I'm cute. Right? You doing your makeup with me now? Yeah, don't take all that stuff personally. You're going to internalize that. It's going to turn into anger. Then everything you see here, you're going to be looking for that. And it's just going to subconsciously, on a subliminal level, lower your self-esteem every time. So stop doing that. Focus on something else. Focus on how you're going to get some money from somebody. Focus on how what are you going to do next week? Where are you going on vacation? Stop focusing on stupid stuff that stupid people are talking about. Okay, that's my best advice for anybody. And when you're more focused on a problem, your life is going to become a problem. Focus on you and living your best life. That's it. Yeah, never take anything personal. I don't even take stuff personal. I'm like, oh well, you'll get over it. It's a temporary emotion. long as you don't mess with my money or my kids, I'm not taking anything someone says seriously or personally. Okay. And you know, when sometimes when you focus on something that you feel is personal or that makes you feel like you have low self-esteem, and you make it an issue or your plight or your mission in life, that all that does is put a spotlight on an insecurity that you're focusing on. And then it makes people want to exploit that insecurity on other people and you even more. You know, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So that's how I feel. They want to exploit. They know what triggers you, and they like to sit there and push your buttons. So if you don't give them the information on what buttons they need to be pushing, then no one can get to you, and your self-esteem won't be lowered on a daily basis. You know. Right. If I had insecurities, I would focus on the positive aspects of them, like what I gain from having certain things or being a certain way. What do I gain? What are the pros? And I would use all of those things to my favor. You know, stop looking at the negative and what you don't got and work with what you do got. Or stop focusing on what people say you don't have and look at what you do feel like you can thrive in, you know. I remember when I was growing up. Now, yeah, this is a true story. When I was a little kid, when I was growing up, I never experienced colorism in the mostly Caucasian schools, and I never experienced racism in a mostly Black, school or area. But I did experience colorism in mostly Black areas. So it's all from the same place. One has had more of an impact on me than the other. Like, I was not affected as much by colorism because it's not as bad as what racism is. But to me, it's still a product of it. So, I was usually only the only. Oh, they don't know, like most people don't know what you are. As long as if you're not white, you're Black to them, child. So I was in kindergarten, and it was like all white school. Everybody, maybe like one Latina, but light. But everybody's white. So to them, I was Black, the blackest thing in the room. So it doesn't matter about the color or the light or dark skin. To white people, you Black, baby. To anyone that's lighter than you, you're Black. It doesn't matter. You could be sitting next to a picture of a Black person and be Black, maybe lighter skinned than them, but they're still going to see you as Black because you're not white. So it really don't matter in the real world, right? In the real world, it doesn't matter. Black is Black. You still okay. But then when you get among your own people, then they want to separate you according to the shade of your skin tone. Even though you've already had to go through that with the white people, then you come over here and get shaded again. So what do you do at the end of the day? Nothing, because you don't care. You still gonna be you when you wake up in the morning. You just get in, get out, get your money, and go home. That's what you do. You get in, you get out, get your money, and go home. Exactly. That's how I grew up. Get in, get out, get your money, and go home. Because it doesn't matter to most people. It only matters to whoever feels some type of way about it. And I also think it stems at how, some men, it stems on men and what they gravitate towards. Okay, well, if a man is gravitating towards a certain woman, and don't be mad at the woman, be mad at the man. How you doing? Ask him what's up. You know, what was he taught? What did his mother teach him? What did society teach him? I feel like people should focus more on, yeah. I know. So you feel like people should focus more on dark skinned people facing colorism. hmm But here's my thing, and I'm always honest with y'all. It is always going to exist until there's only one skin tone. It is always going to exist until there's only one skin tone. We live in a world where our differences are not 100% accepted. So the only solution, because you're not going to get everybody to cooperate on an idea, that would never happen. So the only solution is to get everybody the same color. Y'all know it's true. If everybody's the same color, you can't have no colorism, then it's gonna just turn into classism. Mhm. Right. It's just gonna turn into classism when everybody's the same color. Then what? Then what? Get your money up? You should be getting your money up now. Because let me tell you one thing about money. Let me tell you about money. If you have a lot of money, you ain't gonna worry about what people think about what color your skin is. I'm gonna tell you right there. You ain't gonna worry about it. When Oprah was coming up out of, her little news show or whatever, television really had never had a black, prime time show with a black woman, right? Back then, the cameras and the lighting weren't our friends. Her makeup artist, her hair, they transformed it. But when she got money, she did not care. Once you got money, you don't care what people think. You just gonna buy their property and tell them, look, I own your land now. Get money. Stop worrying about stupid stuff that don't matter. Just get some money, okay? Get some money, and you never have to even care about what people think again. You know why? Because all they're gonna see is rich. Oh, you're rich. Oh, you're rich. They're not gonna see your color. They're gonna see your wallet. They're gonna see your dollar signs. Get money. Stop worrying about stuff that don't even matter. If you're treated a certain way, focus on your money, baby. Like Beyonce said, always stay gracious. Best revenge is your paper. Okay? Best revenge is your paper. There you go. And what influences popularity and wealth? If you want if you want things to change, you got to focus on your money. If you want the image, the ideal image to change, focus on money. That's just the truth. Focus on being the best version of yourself and getting your money. People are actually attracted to success. Okay? People are attracted to success. Life will change. Of course, there's still going to be some crazy people in the world that are going to focus on that, but as a majority, they're not. They're going to be focused on, wow. The bag is colorblind. You are so right. They're going to be focused on, wow, how did you do that? Or wow, you're so smart. Or wow, I want to be like you. Or wow, mommy, I want to be like her when I grow up. Oh, think about it. As me, you know what I would do if I know people are saying dark skinned people face more and worse things. Let me tell you all what I would do if I was dark and someone came up to me and was treating me different right in front of my face and telling me, oh, I'm pretty for a dark skinned girl, da, 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 da. Or I'm gonna tell you what I would do. I would say, I know I'm pretty for, I've been pretty. You ain't got to tell me, I already know. And I'm pretty for any skin tone. I get paid. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you cute for a broke man. Still ain't gonna date you. You need some more money. How you doing? Exactly. Oh, I just have a preference. I just have a preference. I got a preference too. It's called money. You ain't got none, so you weren't even a target, baby. I don't even know why you're talking to me. I need some money. I would be like, and your opinion matters. Why? Because I can walk out right now and go get me a millionaire or a billionaire. And your face gonna be turned upside down. Because they, But you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta be able to back it up. If you have a big ego, you gotta be able to back it up. You gotta take care of your body, yourself, your face, your skin. Don't let low self-esteem make you forget about investing back into yourself. Don't let self-esteem show on your physical body. Work on yourself. People need to be the best version of themselves, period. I work on myself every day. Every day I'm working on myself. It's called perspective. If you treat yourself like you're already on a pedestal, no matter what some bum, broke, whoever, even if they ain't broke, person says, they're not speaking about you. They're not talking about you because you're too up high to acknowledge that. Like, whatever. Bum, broke, bum mentality, Be a narcissist with whatever people want to put as an insecurity on you. Be a narcissist with it. That's going to mess up the whole world, baby. Be a narcissist. Act like a narcissist with whatever people want to make you insecure about. Okay? Don't let it affect you ever. Right. I'm using this James Charles palette for y'all who aren't who didn't see it. Sorry, y'all. I forgot to say something. So I'm trying to put a little yellow, and I'm blending a little with a terracotta color in my thing, my crease. Yeah, I think I think the whole light skin, dark skin thing is just to get media attention from both sides, and it's just a topic that's popular and gets clicks. So that's what people talk about because nobody um, nobody kind of blows it up as much as social media. Right. Mm-hmm. You have to grow. Yeah, you got to love yourself. And it helps loving yourself. Stop looking at everything but you. Look at you only. Fall in love with yourself. Look at you. If it don't look like you, it's ugly. Okay. Sometimes you have to become a temporary narcissist to escape the brainwashing that was done on you and to reprogram yourself. If you spend an amount of time thinking everybody else is ugly except for people that look like you, then when you balance it back out, your self-esteem will be where it needs to be, and you will love yourself, and you won't feel like you're inadequate, because that's what really makes people see you as inadequate or less than. It's how you feel about yourself, how you act when another person walks in the room, how you react to someone treating you different. That's what it's about. It's the reaction that you're getting. Think about this. Like, if you ever watched the Naomi Campbell interview, and she said she was treated bad when other models were treated different than her, she would just get up and walk out of the room. She wouldn't even sit there. She'd be like, I'm too good for this. Bye. And guess who's still around and still looking good and still getting paid? Okay. You got to be like her. Your self-esteem has to be on that level. Your narcissism has to be on that level to deal with ignorant people. It just has to be. Because if it's not, then you become a victim instead of, I always say this, there's only prey and victim in this world. You got to be the prey, or else you will be the victim. Take it and make it what you want. My daughter is darker, Layla. And someone made a rude comment on her little TikTok, kids have a TikTok account, about her color. Sasha faced racism in school as well. But they know they know how to get people. They know how to talk to them and tell them a few things, and it doesn't lower their self-esteem because I taught them. So instead of it lowering their self-esteem, I just said, baby, don't even worry about that. They had to take their time to click, comment, edit, delete, to talk about how you look. Why? Because they don't feel good about themselves. And I always say, people treat other people different according to the color of their skin because they were taught that. They were taught. Or they've experienced their peers or their family members doing it, and they just went along with it. So you got to deprogram people, but until they're deprogrammed, you just have to talk like you're the king of the world. Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all, Mandy's back. I told y'all I deal with racism every day. Y'all know Mandy. So light skin, dark skin, it don't matter to Mandy. She won't. Mm-hmm. Low vibrational. Right. If y'all, and another thing for dark skinned ladies and gentlemen, if you knew, a lot of you guys don't even know that the amount of melanin or eumelanin that you have in your skin is very beneficial to you. You know what I'm saying? Very, very beneficial. It is a blessing. It is a blessing. You have been extremely generously blessed. That's all it is. You know, people are going to start to see that more and more as time progresses. You know what I mean? So don't feel bad about it. It is something that is going to be needed very much so in the coming days. So keep it. Don't be ashamed of it. It's a blessing, child. It's a higher frequency. Literally. It's a higher frequency. If you know the science. It's like, oh yeah, I have a very high frequency. That's all it is. Did you know that? The darker your skin is, the higher your frequency is. That's science. And the sad thing is that people are lowering your frequency based on your high frequency. That's crazy. How someone gonna lower your frequency based on your high frequency? See how that's an oxymoron? I can't do my makeup either. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm trying to talk and contour at the same time. Yeah, gems, jewels, jewels. Keep your self-esteem high because you are the highest frequencies on the planet, baby. And that's the truth. If nobody ever told you, don't say I didn't. I have not tried Juvia's Place foundation yet. I forgot about that. I'm gonna go get. I need to order some. You're right. I will. I'm telling you, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm talking too much and not focusing on my makeup. All right, let me get this highlighter on my eye. So that's why. I feel like higher your frequency, the higher your frequency, the higher your immune system, the higher your thinking, spiritual thinking anyway. Faster your neurons fire. It's just science, So don't be feeling like you're less than. You're actually very much a high frequency and deserve way more respect. For real. If you don't give it to yourself because you don't know yourself, the number one thing people say is know thyself. Know thyself. And everything that comes at you is only ammunition for you. Somebody talks about you and says, oh, you dark skinned and this other person is better. It's like actually you could throw some science on them. Actually, my frequency is much higher because of my dark skin. If you had any knowledge of self, you would understand that. But I can't blame you because your frequency is not as high. You could throw some science on them. Walk away with your head up. Like I would. Okay. On the winning team. Just turn everything into your favor. You have the ability to do so. Why not? Knowledge is power. Mandy, you don't know why you make this whole thing about race? Don't worry, we'll be at your hair soon. It's not about race, but you coming over here racist. You're the racist. You're the racist one on the channel. Everybody knows you as the racist. So guess what? Obviously, to you, everything is about race. You know? Which is so funny. Because you have no idea. You simply find the highest frequency upsetting and unpleasant. That's because of who you are. I mean, low frequency cannot match high frequency. Therefore, it's going to be mad. So, Mandy, all you just told us is that you can't match a high frequency. You don't like high frequency. And we already know that. That's obvious. You want to be scientific about it. You don't like high frequency. You like low frequency. And we already know that. We figured that out already. What is the name of the eyeshadow palette? Oh, the James Charles Morphe palette by, that's what I'm using. The James Charles Morphe. It's like $39 at Morphe. It's a good deal because you get all those colors and they're very pigmented. Okay, I think this is good. I'm gonna do some some liner. Thank you. You see, that's it. Dark skin, light skin don't matter when there's a racist person up in the comments now. Do it. Everybody gonna team up on her. Everybody gonna team up on her. Why? Because it really don't matter. Once someone walks in the room of super low frequency, like Mandy, then light and dark don't even matter no more. See? Mandy, we don't care what your opinion is. It actually doesn't matter if it's. I mean, you sitting somewhere in a trailer with no lips talking trash. So I'm not like, your opinion don't really matter, lady. I just let you stay on here because you're obsessed and shoot, don't want you to go bird box. We are all the same in the eyes of God. We wish that was true, but we wish that was true on earth. That's all we gotta go. Oh, that looks cute. There we go. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about. We're supposed to be talking about self-esteem. So, self-esteem comes with loving yourself no matter what, no matter what racist people say, no matter what colorist people say, no matter what classist people say. Love yourself because other people are facing their own issues and they're just taking it out on you. There's nothing wrong with you. If there's something you can improve due to, something within your means to do, great. But don't value other people's opinions who you would never trade places with or who don't love themselves. You never value people's opinions who don't even love themselves because they don't know how to even view who they are. How can they view and decide and judge who you are? You know? So anybody that's trying to tell you who you are, you need to correct them. And you also need to figure out who you are before you start listening to other people's opinions about who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, somebody will start to try to tell you. And since you don't know, they're going to tell you and you're going to believe it. So if you already walk in the room knowing who you are, what you are, no one can tell you nothing. Can't nobody tell you nothing. They can't tell you nothing. Okay. So all women, all colors need to feel that way. It doesn't matter. As long as you know who you are and what you are, your self-esteem should be sky high. Through the roof, baby. And if anybody is trying to tell you you are less than who you think you are, walk. Just walk out and don't even say that. Just like, psh, dummies. Don't even sit there and listen. Just walk out because you know it ain't right. That's like you sitting in on a lecture of somebody trying to tell you 1 + 1 is 10. You wasting time, energy, and brain cells on something that you know is a lie. You getting upset the whole time you sitting there because you know the truth. So obviously you know the truth, so get up out of there. You don't need to sit around idiots. Like my kids don't even want me to come to their school because they already know if if somebody offended them, I will tell them the truth. And Sasha is one of them. Sasha will tell them the truth. She said this little boy told her something. This little boy was being racist towards her, and she said, "Well, because and then like I think y'all heard on the other channel. He said he wished slavery was back." And you know Sasha went in. She was mad though. I'm not even gonna go get into what she said, but don't worry, she got him. Yeah, it still exists today everywhere you go. Just like people are mad for no reason, for some reason, but for no reason. This on my face, I am using James Charles Morphe palette and this eyeliner called Roller Liner by Benefit. It's like the mini one. Oh, I need to go get my nails did. A little clear coat is coming off and makeup's getting all in. But I hate that. I need to. Yeah, I hate that. Ugh. That's why I don't get French tips often. So this is cute, right? I need to put some lashes with it. This eye is like more slanted, but I think when I put my lashes on, you won't really be able to tell. So, yeah. Don't worry. Your self-esteem is your self-esteem. Nobody else's. They can't take it from you or give it to you. Just keep that in your mind. They can't take it from you or give it to you unless you allow it. So a lot of young girls ask me about how to have higher self-esteem because they're in school and they're around all these other girls and who are getting more attention and things like that. Focus on yourself. You know, people that peak in high school usually have a downhill lifestyle afterwards. Don't even worry about them girls in high school. The pop of yellow, yes, right, exactly. Keep your self-esteem. You could be fat, too skinny, you know, something. But if you love yourself and act like it, other people will be drawn to that. If you are okay with you, other people will be as well. They're waiting to see how you treat yourself so they know how to treat you. They're waiting to see your insecurities. If you don't have none, then they're not going to trigger any of them, you know. So, and if whatever they try to throw and hurl at you to see if it's an insecurity, let them show them it's a strength actually. Like if they throw something like, "Oh, you're ugly," or "Oh, you're fat," "Oh, whatever, whatever," "Oh, whatever, whatever." Well, it never held me back before. I still get everything I get, and probably more than you. You know, what's your problem? You ain't fat. Why you still clocking in and out? Okay, whatever they throw at you, throw it right on back with an extra sting on it. Oh, you need to get this done. You need to get that. Are you on your lunch break? Because I'm sure not. You know, whatever they're throwing at you, throw it right back. They're mad because they're upset at you living your best life the way you are. And they're living their worst life and they thought that they were supposed to be better than you, but they ain't, obviously. So just throw it right on back, right back there. You will watch them disappear. Call them out. Attractive people are in every corner of the world, right? Don't let hate, what? Don't hate me because you ain't me. Exactly. So self-esteem has everything to do with how you feel about yourself and your don't care attitude about what other people think about you. Stop basing it on what someone told you growing up. Stop basing it on what your ex told you and made you feel like. Stop basing it on that because that's not what it's supposed to be based on. It's supposed to be based on how you feel about yourself. No matter what someone tells you, no matter what someone tells you, their influence should have zero impact on you unless it's to improve you for the best. And if you choose to listen to it, or if you don't choose to listen to it, it's still up to you and should not affect your self-esteem whatsoever. Hey, I'm live. Yeah, what's up? So that's why I get a little bit frustrated on my other channel when I hear the question, how can I make my self-esteem higher? Stop caring what people think and love yourself no matter what. And improve what you can, and that's all you can pretty much do. They ain't paying your rent, your mortgage, buying you your cars, paying your car notes. It don't matter what they think. What do you think? That's how they're going to treat you, however you treat yourself. And that's pretty much it. You slaying them, lady. Hey, sure, you make me laugh. You're so funny. You know, thank you. Ruru. I am using these lashes that I got from ShakiraLay.com. ShakiraLynn.com. If y'all are in the group, y'all know Glow Beauty Wellness. Or you can go to the website Glow Beauty Wellness and you can find them there. Yeah, I love these lashes. They're really, really good quality. Why do people hate on you if they see you happy? Because they want to be happy and they haven't figured it out yet. So instead of focusing on happiness, they're focusing on why they don't have happiness. And it's backfiring. So then that therefore turns into hate. If somebody's hating on you, it's because they don't have what you have, or they can't get where you are, or there's something about you that they can't master about themselves. Okay. You need to learn how to put on your own lashes. Yeah. Just keep doing it until you're a pro at it. That's all it takes. You know, like you have women who don't know how to put on a lash, but know how to do everything on adult films, but can't put on a lash. Because you ain't been practicing. You've been practicing that stuff and you hadn't getting paid, but doing that stuff for free. You put on a lash, you might get some money. And don't have to do. Amen. I still want to have solid friendship, but I hate is too much. The best friendship you need to have is with yourself. You see, if you're your own best friend, people will want to be your friend no matter what. And they won't hate on you because they are learning from you. Because they see that you don't care what they think. Their opinion doesn't even matter. Okay? Be your own best friend and let people wish they could be your friend. How you doing? Then there ain't gonna be no type of hate, animosity, because they know they're gonna get released with quickness if they even have a little tinge of it. That's how you gotta be in this world, especially if you have hater friends. You gotta be like, you are replaceable. You are expendable. That's what they have to know from start. That's the sad world that we live in. But it's the only thing that's going to keep you from feeling like you have a hater friend. Friends should lift each other up and promote each other and take each other to the next level. And a friendly, healthy type of competition is normal. But when it gets extreme, that's when that friend is no longer a friend. And that's when they need to be let go. Okay? There's nothing wrong with letting go of friends. If they're no longer in the friend category, if your friend isn't growing with you and you're rising too high up and they don't like it, it's time to let them go. That's just it. Okay? Nothing wrong with it. Nothing at all. Okay. And I don't know what will make other people feel guilty about common sense, but that's common sense. Okay? Just dropped a friend. Oh, he was vibrating low. Good for you. I'm obsessed with myself, Shira. Hey, Bliss, thank you again. They know that I have cut everyone off because of their malice, but it's not fun to go out on Friday night to the lounges. Yes, it is, because you can pick up more. You can get free drinks, free food, free whatever. Men approach women who are not with a big old group of women. You get approached more, especially if you look like you're enjoying yourself alone. Then they're going to want to come in and see, hey, what's your story? Hi, how are you? I don't care about people. I go out alone in a second. Make friends where you are. Talk to the people there. I don't know why people have this like need for people that they know are going to eventually start hating on them. Look, you don't need that. But thank you for the donation. I just think that stop thinking you need or that it's not fun. Make it fun. You dropped most of your friends and family. Wow. Well, sometimes that's what you gotta do. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go on this other Morphe palette and do my highlight. This is the Such a Gem palette. It has like all these colors, but this highlighter right here is what I'm getting ready to put on. It's really nice. Let's see if y'all can see that. Anyway. So, don't worry about people. They ain't worry about you, except for that they can't be you, and that's about it. I had a friend when I was younger, like in my 20s. And when I saw that she was starting to feel that way about me, I just stopped hanging around her. And ever so slowly, just lost contact. And that was it. Can't keep a friendship that doesn't want to be kept. If you value it more than they do, then what's the use? Won't a guy think you're weird? A wedding, no bridesmaid? What? Won't a guy think you're weird at a wedding, not a bridesmaid? I don't think guys think that deeply about weddings and who's there. I think that's more of a woman thing. Think you're giving them too much credit there? Oh, you mean want a guy? I didn't have bridesmaid. I had my sister. When I got married to James, I had one bridesmaid who was my sister. That's pretty much it. Didn't need no more. But I got married on a yacht, so it's not like it was this big grand cathedral. It was like, a yacht, a boat. You don't, if you have a cute little small wedding, you don't need all the people. I mean, you don't need all those bridesmaids, whatever. He had a best man, and I had a maid of honor. That's all you need. Everything else is just extra added, extra bonuses. That's all you need. Nobody worry about no bridesmaids. Okay. I mean, besides, there's more women to take away your shine. Duh. You want to be the best looking one on the wedding day? Okay. Don't be doing that. Stop trying to take everybody with you. Go by yourself and get all the benefits. Okay, I'm going to be using this Morphe color in TTFN. It's going to talk for now. It's kind of like the color in my crease. I want to meet your sister. She would put her. She's older than me. She lives kind of far, but she doesn't do YouTube. She's a private person. Yeah. So I'm not gonna do all my lip, just like a little bit. I'm gonna ombre it. I'm gonna get ready to ombre this with some gloss. So I have my Morphe gloss in Chill. And it's like this nude gloss. I'm just gonna do this. And that's it. It's like a really cute nude look. If you blend out that color with the gloss, it looks really pretty. Here you go. And yeah, there you go. just simple little pop of color, not too much. I'm going to blend a little bit more on my eyeshadow because I think I saw somewhere I need to be extra blended. I'm going to do my contour because I forgot to do that on my nose. It just brings all the eyeshadow together. So, right there, right here. When I do that, I see how I need to bring this eyebrow over a little bit. So I'm going to do that. Shira said her daughter is always facing colorism, racism, and she never faced it. She recognizes her vote. Well, that's so stupid. Hint bust. Hint bust. What a stupid name. I face it every day in the comments. I faced it at school. I faced it with you. Y'all are so, he or she or whatever that person is so silly. They just want attention. And we recognize that. We recognize that, and we're going to give you your attention that you so very much need. So, there you go. And you know what? It's not even a problem to me. Let me tell y'all something. Racism and colorism is not a problem to me. You know why? Because I don't care. I don't care enough about it. As long as I get my money and you stay over there and I'm staying over here, say whatever you want to say, do whatever you want to do, say whatever you want to say about me, feel however you want to feel about me, but at the end of the day, as long as my money is in my bank account, I am good. That's it. I face it online, in person, wherever. I get people looking at me crazy. It doesn't matter to me. Their bank accounts look crazy, but mine don't. You know? I'm focused on other things. Not the color of their skin. I'm focused on things that are more important. So it doesn't matter. And see, that's the thing. People cannot make you feel anything. That's you. That's your mentality. People can't make you feel any type of way. That's you. Unless you're trying to sue and you need to say, oh, I feel so bad, then that shouldn't even be said. Unless you're trying to sue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I'm trying to sue, oh, my feelings. Oh, I have nightmares. Oh, I can't cope. Oh, I have PTSD. You know, that's when you're trying to sue. But in real life, you should just like, whatever. Right. It is a problem when the person is in charge of hiring blocks qualified applicant based on their names and skin color. It is a problem. You know what? That's why you need to work for yourself. Why are you trying to work for people? Work for yourself, babe. Be an entrepreneur. I don't even believe in working for other people. So there you go. There's your solution. Go work for yourself. Get your own company, get your own business. You'll make more money anyway. You ain't got to say yes, sir, no, sir. You ain't got to get up and get somewhere on time, rushing around. You ain't got to throw your kids in daycare either. Work for yourself. Do you know how many women that I know work for themselves and don't have to face any type of whatever from people? Okay. People are human. They're gonna make choices based off of what they believe and how they feel. And who told you? Let me ask y'all a question. Who told you the world was fair? The trick is to maneuver around it and still win. Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to skill? Whatever happened to strategy? Y'all trying to make the world fair when y'all know it never began fair and it's not gonna end fair. What y'all doing? Get it together. Okay? It's never gonna be fair. You have to maneuver around that, and you must have skill, and you must have strategy. And you must have multiple streams of income and multiple solutions for the one thing that you feel is in your way. Make a way. You know, You cannot sit there and be upset that the world is not fair. It ain't never going to be fair. No time soon, never was, never will be. It's going to be unfair when you die, when you reincarnate, when you die again, when you reincarnate, when you die again. It's still going to be unfair to the day that it does not exist anymore. So I don't know why people are fighting for equality or things to be fair. They can only be fair to a certain degree, but people behind them, systems, are still human and they have their own thoughts. The world is never going to be fair. Take your way. Take what you need. Not steal, but make your way. Take your way. Create a way. You are creators. Stop trying to get in where you don't obviously want to be put in. Make your own lane. Okay? There ain't no way I'm gonna be able to work for somebody ever. I don't care what color they are. Okay? My mouth says too much. Now, I like to be late. I'm taking an hour on my makeup if I get to work late. I gotta work for myself. Okay? If you have a name that people can't pronounce, then work for yourself. If you can't get a job because your name is Sharkeisha, then open up Sharkeisha's. How you doing? Okay? Y'all need, yeah. Change your name, or actually, I'm just gonna open up Sharkeisha's. Welcome to Sharkeisha's. How you doing? Have a seat anywhere. Y'all know. Okay. Why are you sitting there depending on other people when you don't have to? I'm waiting on my Morphe palette right now. Can't wait. Shark Aquarium Dustbuster. Hey, you right though. So I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay, y'all know the Instagram dude that has the character TT. Y'all heard of TT? Blame it on Quay or Quay. I'll show you who. But anyway, he has a restaurant in Houston called Crab Queens, and his theme is ratchet. Y'all know what I'm talking about? His theme is ratchet. Like all the waitresses have to have like a little ratchetness to them. They had the nails and them long lashes, and they have to wear like these crazy color wigs or just regular wigs or whatever. Not all of them, but that's the theme, right? So you can still get paid for being, whoever you are. Okay? It's just how you think about who you are. Can you market yourself? Enough self-esteem to put yourself on the forefront and get paid for it? Or are you going to sit back and cry and say, woe is me, the world is not fair? We know the world ain't fair. Make that unfairness work to your advantage. If you're smart, that's what you do. You make the unfairness work to your advantage. And then you get paid. I mean, think about it. Think about all my channels. What are they based on? How women are expected to have low standards of men and, be pick-me-shin Barnetta and not help, and not get what they want in life and not have the lifestyle that they like. Okay, I made money on obviously something that most women use as an excuse of why they have low self-esteem or why they don't have the lifestyle that they want. Okay? So just think about it. Stop trying to fix the problem and make everything fair and use the unfairness to your advantage. That's the smart thing to do. Like I know there's YouTubers that feel that colorism is a problem, and they use that as their platform to get paid. They're using the problem of colorism to get paid. They don't ever probably have to work for anybody again. They don't have to stand and wait for somebody to call them and worry about if they can pronounce their name correctly. Why? Because they get paid for the unfairness in this world. And that's what y'all need to be focused on. You want to see my outfit? Well, this outfit, I'm trying to make it fit because it's too big, because I bought it like 2 years ago. But let me fix it first before I show y'all. I have to put a belt on it, of course. It's a romper. It's like really baggy, but it's just this cute little lemon romper. It's really huge. It was baggy when I first bought it, but since I lost weight, it's super baggy, but it's still cute because it kind of looks like a dress. Thank you. The best revenge is your paper. It don't matter what color you are. I have so many beautiful women in my group of all skin tones, from very dark to very light, to Caucasian, to Asian, Latina, every race, Indian, and they're all winning. They're all getting flued out. Not all of them, but a representative of many, each group of types of women are getting flued out no matter what skin tone they are, because they're focusing on themselves instead of what other people are thinking about them. And when you put focus on yourself, other people will focus on you, and they will like how you look because you like how you look. That's it. They will treat you like you treat yourself. Okay. I think most people don't get this lesson in life, and that's why they focus on the negative and the mentality that they can't get ahead when they just need to make a way for themselves. Stop depending on other people to give you something if you can just go and take it for yourself. Get a sponsor. You don't have to go to the loan. You don't have to go get a loan at the bank. You can go get a loan from a sugar daddy. Okay, not even a loan. You can go get a gift. Start your own business. I mean, if you already got low self-esteem anyway, you're just gonna go down the street to Ray house and get pregnant so he can ghost you. You might as well go get some money from a sugar daddy and go open your business and call it a day and start thriving. Makes sense to me. Okay. So just look at it that way. When you go to the dealership, how to get to the owner? The owner is hardly ever there. You're gonna have to trick your way into meeting the owner. You're gonna have to say, you're gonna have to call up as, just look it up. Find the owner's name, look up the owner's name, call up there and ask when the owner is gonna be in, and that, you're wanting to do some type of business with them. You want to present something to them. I don't know. Look it up, research that, because I'm not an expert on that, but you need to come in as a business or a media type influence. Like have a local blog, and I'm doing a story on, or I'm doing stories on, local car dealership owners and, things like that, what they face, because I feel like a lot of people want to know how to get into this business, and I do a start your own business magazine, online magazine blog, and I just want to interview you and see how you got to where you got. They're going to be so flattered. Ooh, someone's going to do an interview with me and about my success. Girl, you go in there looking cute. Hi, nice to meet you. So, do you mind if I record this? So, I'm just going to ask you some questions and then I'm going to type it up later. And I would like, just to get your info on how you got